All right. Here, just hop on the night. See who shows up. We do. All right. Here, just hop on the night. See who shows up. We do. So I'm just gonna chat, see what's going on, show some new toys. You guys got questions about XCS Studio now? I don't think I've even been on yet since Studio's come out. So you guys got questions? Kind of go through some of that stuff. Put them in the chat. Like I said, it's kind of impromptu. You guys have it up, share it. Just kind of, like I said, hopping on, be working on some stuff here. Keeping an eye on the chat while I'm working. So let's get into studio. Man, here, here. It's still in the corner. How this goes. Okay. Sure. All right. That's a weird screen. Here. See what I'm doing. See what I'm doing. See what I'm doing. See what I'm doing. Stuff I'm working on. Yeah, it's been crazy for me right now. It's kind of why I haven't been on in a while. Just been a lot getting shows, finally going into some retail, some the new store opening in town. So we're working on that. Just working on a few things. Um, so, but yeah. So, what you working on tonight, David? Got like three things I need to finish up. Doing some stuff with the F2. I I I do highly recommend the F2. Obviously, there's also the F2 UV, F2 Ultra UV coming out next week. We are having a live here, actually at my place this coming Saturday. So if you're interested, let me know. I can put the link in the chat. I'll do that. See if I can find that real quick and in the chat. But yeah, so again, I'm just kind of hopping on, just kind of break up some of this mundane stuff I'm doing. I needed to do something different. So hopefully we'll see some people pop on. Again, I'm just working on some XCS stuff. Again, if you got questions, kind of throw them in the chat so we can go through them. Say what's going on, you know, just say hi. Obviously, I don't know. Again, I don't know if everybody's seen got the new P3. It's awesome laser. You guys are ever thinking about getting it, it's definitely worth it for sure. 92 saves. Be a quiet night. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh, geez, what I click on. Seem to come. All right. It'll be a quiet night. Yeah, if nobody hops on, nobody hops on. So one of the things I need to work on is actually doing map for somebody. So let me just go through how I do maps. Again, if you give me questions, hop on, ask me questions. Sorry, trying to figure out where I put this stuff. A lot of nothingness. I used to just throwing it up there and not having nobody in there to chit chat. So it is what it is. So, there's Harvey. What's up, Harvey? I know, impromptu. I didn't post nothing, say I was going to be on. I just kind of did it. I need some snow. No, I don't want snow. It's supposed to be 50 tomorrow. I'm loving that. Next week, I think we're supposed to get snow. So, oh, not that many. Like I said, just hopped on, just kind of show people how I do maps. You know, get questions. You can always ask them. Anything to do with XCS. Again, I'm just doing something different, kill time. Certain things I didn't want to work on, so figured I'd do this instead. Been super busy with customer orders. Got live coming this weekend, so if anybody wants a bird's eye view on the UV, I'll put some stuff in the descriptions in the chat here in a second. I gotta find that link. I think you still can sign up for it. Got Jacob coming up with his F2 Ultra UV. So got that going on. Yeah, I know. I was a little late. Like I said, it was a had a couple jobs I needed to finish up. Someday I'll show you guys my stuff. It's one of those things. I make a lot of personal stuff, so it's hard for me to post pictures and post stuff. So do a lot of photos. I like doing photos. They're fun. Right now my favorite is black acrylic with the F1. Honestly, kind of excited about the IR laser that's going to be for that P3. Let me do some bigger stuff. So whenever that's going to come out. It's a little mundane to do this, but personal links okay well. This is what I get for not telling anybody I'm gonna hop on. So not a big deal. People are busy. Tis the season right now, man. Look at me. See ya. See ya. Again, if anybody's got any questions, we can go over them in XCS real quick. I'm just kind of just hopped on just to do something different. Just kind of, but we can go over if you got questions on studio. Eventually, I'm gonna post something and we'll get an actual live going. Hopefully, I'll be on a little bit more often here after December. My last show is the first weekend in December, so I do the Great Lakes maps. I will do them 8 by 10. It's usually about the smallest I go. I mean, I've done some single layer stuff that's Christmas ornament size, but I won't do the full. And I'm like, this one here is probably going to be only about 5 layers because it's not a super deep lake, so nothing crazy. All I'm doing is just getting close, and then we go back and kind of clean it up. So biggest thing is just getting your colors and everything right. So making sure your depths are in the right spot. Because some people get upset when you don't do it the right way. I'll do each layer, I'll do a different color, so it helps me decipher, something like that. As I'm just going to go back through and smooth out some sections. I don't like having sharp corners. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they have to, but mouse is doing some weird stuff. But Harvey, how's your you said you were working on some photos. Going okay for you? And I should be all set for, I'll send you the link here for Saturday too. Harvey gets special treatment. Sort of. I mean, sort of. I gotta give you a little special treatment. You're the only guy that comes to all of my lives. It's all good. It's no different than we're doing the same thing. You just hop on and watch. So, but yeah, it's I know this isn't like the most greatest thing to watch. People do. It's one of those things. Kind of hope more people would hop on and ask some questions. And if anybody knows, I'll answer questions for anybody. Oh yeah. So I'm just going over a map right now. It's kind of doing it, so it's something I needed to do for a customer. I do a lot of customer personal stuff. Again, I don't post a lot of stuff, especially on YouTube. I don't know if you guys haven't really seen a lot of my stuff. So you got some new toys. Multitasking as much as I can. I said, and some chats, talking to you guys. Is there somebody else hopping in there? If you guys got any questions, throw something in the chat. You got your own question about something? I know this is not the, we're just doing a map, you know, grab a copy of the lake, play with it. It's one of those things. So, but it's definitely been crazy the month for me between the lasers and all that stuff. So I don't know. Do I use any other photos work software to work on photos? I do not. I used to use Imager before they started charging for stuff, but now the fact that I can go in there and edit photos and clean them up pretty well. So, but yeah, I strictly use XCS. Or sorry, I gotta quit saying that. I'm so used to it. Studio is what I use. And again, people that are scared of coming over to Studio, you need to not. It is XCS, man. It's not anything different. I mean, you have a floating bar instead of a not floating bar, and you got better features. I mean, why would you not want to? I don't get why people are scared to update. That's my question. Can't be scared to update, man. And I get if you have a big show and it's been buggy and all that stuff, then that makes sense. But can't be scared to make things better. So no, it's not. It's actually really easy. The benefit too of it is if you even if you do update, you still have XCS on your computer. Now, when you do use that software, you can't go backwards. I mean, you can always export as an SVG, but it's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. People are acting like it's two totally different softwares. I don't need to learn nothing new. You're not learning nothing new. It's the same stuff. So XCS is not, Studio's not hard. None of it. It's all, like I said, it's super, super simple. Um, Again, if anybody else is hopping on, I don't know. It doesn't tell me who's all on. It looks like I don't know if it's just got you, buddy. Um, so let's see. All right, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. People don't want to shows how many people follow me. But for a guy that doesn't hop on that often, I get it. Just don't have enough time in the day some days. Like I said, I got some new endeavors coming with putting some of our stuff into a local store. Got two big shows for Christmas coming up. Doing some fun stuff with X Tools, so it's keeping me busy for sure. So yeah, this is definitely the time. This is everybody's busy time. So even like I said, I know we're doing this demo on Saturday, and it's hard to get people here because it's everybody's show weekends and stuff like that, and I get it. So, but yeah, I know it's a weird life. I don't know. Where does it put me? Am I even on the screen? I mean, looked. I got my screen's minimized. Am I on the screen, Harvey? I am on the screen. Huh. Hey guys. Hi. See how delayed it is. Well, Harvey, like I said, maybe I have you sign up for that because you're technically going to be there. You sign up for it, you can get signed up for that free RA3 if you are going to buy it, and then we can give credit to Jacob. Like I said, he's going to do an awesome job putting it on. So let me see if I can find that link. I'll throw it in the chat. It's just a thing you got to fill out. That way Jacob can get credit for it. Let me see if I can find it. Let's hop out of this. Done. Ish. So, oh, let's see. Let's see. Yes, I am. Jacob is being gracious enough to come up and hang out with me. So I have a couple of things going on beforehand he's gonna help me out with. So looking for something. Yeah, it's a good time. It's gonna be a long day though. It's needed to be done though. There's some things I gotta rearrange in the shop, but we'll be ready. It's all good. You know, we don't have a bunch of people. I think it's three right now, maybe four. I got two people. I'm gonna send some to see if they show up. Wow, I find nothing on Facebook today. This, this. You know, this is like way easier on my phone. That's the one I wanted. Maybe. Now can I find it? Again, if you're hopping in the chat, if you guys are hopping on, man, it's got questions, you can pop up and I'm just kind of doing some random stuff, working on some projects, kind of just hanging out with me right now. So you got questions about XCS? I gotta say, this is gonna be hard for me to stop saying XCS. I've done so many lives with saying XCS Studio. I love Studio too, just so you guys know. I do. It's way better than XCS was. There it is. So, let me put it in there. Too many characters. Interesting. She's a big one. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she's a big girl, which is nice though. I like it. Let me see if I can add this into my description. I don't know if I can add it in my description. Might have to do it later because it won't let me add it right now. This sucks. I'll get it to you, Harvey. You know what? Actually, we're gonna send it to you here. There, you can get it there. I sent it to you. I messaged you. You just gotta fill that form out for Xtool. And like I said, if you do buy, then you get a free RA3 too. So So yeah, quiet night. I know. Look at that. Just kind of hopped on. Again, I don't know who's on, who's not. It says one concurrent, so I'm guessing that's a you. But hey, more people hop on. It is what it is. So, but yeah. Ooh, yeah. I keep forgetting I did that. There's so much stuff in that studio that I don't know why people don't like. Let's see. This is not a deep lake, guys. This is harsh. It happens, man. Like I said, you just work through it for sure. It's one of those things. At least you're on the mend. That's all that matters, right? This light. One of those things. Probably won't be on super late tonight, but I do got stuff I gotta do. I'm getting ready for that demo on Saturday. But one day I'm gonna learn how to read this analytics thing. It does, and the problem with the map maker tool. It is a map maker. It's not a depth map maker. So it will not do depth maps. It will do. They did add where you can do topography, so it will do like mountain ranges and stuff, which is kind of cool. So I was lucky enough when we were out in Texas to talk to the guys about it. So it is a cool feature. It isn't extra, so it is a still a program you have to pay for, unfortunately. But it's a good program. It's just a lot of there's just some stuff in the front end you have to do to make it work the way you want it to do it. So, but no, it's definitely a good feature to have like built right in. So yeah, the mountain areas, I think that'd be really cool to do some the other way. I know at like the north of, up in northern Michigan, there's a lot of hills and stuff. And then a guy asked me, no, there's definitely not nothing wrong with paid programs. Don't get me wrong, don't ever. Yeah, there's definitely a few out there that I like. Like right now, since it's me and a one man band show, my wife does do a lot of the painting that we do. So one of these days I'm gonna get her out here and we're gonna work on having her learn to cut more stuff. Should be great. But maybe get the sun out here. We'll see. How busy we get. So again, you're on, you get questions about studio. I'm kind of just hopped on and shooting it. So if you got questions, just want to chit chat, just didn't feel like doing this by myself tonight. So it's way so so yeah, it's 60 inches of snow already. Holy cow, Harvey. That's crazy. That's a lot of snow. I don't think I've gotten that in the last 2 years. We usually get a lot of snow, but not 60 inches. Yeah, no, I think last year we got almost 100 inches, but it's weird. It like snow hard, melt away, snow hard, melt away. So weird setup. Mm. Oh man, multitasking here. No, we're about this live for so not this, but still gonna hate be here. I'm just stop sharing my screen for a minute. Somehow stop sharing. But yeah, so projects all over the place. I really should be cutting stuff, so I should be doing, but I'm not because one of those nights. So, yep, I did get a new toy. I did get the new F2 though, Harvey. That is actually a cool little laser. So but yeah, so it's I know I'm quiet. One of these days I'm gonna learn how to do this a little bit better. It is what it is. Yes, you can see them both together. So she's a big one. I mean, obviously that's just without the riser. Some technical has riser built in it, which is nice, but oh yeah, it can cut all the acrylic and thick stuff too. I mean, heck, the P2 cut this Harvey. It's 5/8 thick, I think. That's from the P2. I don't know if it'll cut. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, someone will find out this weekend. So, but yeah, I don't know. The cutting on the UV, I'm not sure. I know he was cutting wood with it on some of his videos I've seen. I've seen some videos on that. I did see them cut glass with that UV, so it'll be interesting. I'm excited. It will be my last laser this year. I will purchase it. I'm very excited for it. So is what it is. I'm running out of space though, so either I gotta find a bigger shop or move somewhere else. So because it's getting full up in here. That's for sure. Mm. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's story of life. I mean, it's kind of like Pringles these days. You get one, you know, you want another one. So that's the way lasers are. It's definitely a cool community of people, but there's a lot of us now. It's crazy how much it's blown up in the last year, even. So again, again, I don't know. It says concurrence. Like I said, someday I'm gonna learn how to read this stupid studio thing. It says I had 8 views. Yeah, not bad for only throwing myself out there. I'll live with that. But yeah, I don't know if I've seen that one, Harvey. So yeah. Yeah, between getting my exhaust system addressed, I think I got it mostly figured out to an extent. I did have to put baffles in. That made a huge difference. But selling it ran all three of them at the same time, or all four of them at the same time. Still my nemesis. So, but yeah, one of those things. Oh, let's see. Did two demos today. That was great. I don't know if you guys know, I do demos. Obviously, that's why I do the stuff for X Tools. So if you're looking to see a laser, great. You can find me on X Tools website. So, but no, still good demos. Did a demo on the F2 and a demo on the P3. So it was good night. Oh, I did think I did see that. Yes, I did see that one, Harvey. So true. They've gotten me this year for sure. I've purchased 4 lasers this year. Someday I learn to say no. Um, like I'm even somewhere more like I don't know. People talk about things to talk about. Say they make it easy for us with studio. Which part? All right. Well, like I said, how long have we been on here? You make one this one. I mean, technically, because all it does is turn it into an SVG. So you can do, I don't know, let's look at it, Harvey. Like this is why I like doing this kind of stuff. Let's see, we want screen two. Ooh, this is gonna get weird. So I don't have XCS up there. No, I lost it. I lost it. What's that? Sure. Okay. See, no, I don't know. I don't know. It says I'm there, but I'm not. Let's look at map maker real quick. All right, map maker. Map maker. Let's see. Try it for free. I think I already got an account though. I don't know if I'm gonna sign up yet. I mean, it's no different than kind of what I'm doing here. I mean, it's just taking this, same thing like this. It's cell SVG file. Just do a little mock up here for you, Harvey. Why is it actually so much later? Oh, I know. Let's do this. This is where this is a benefit. You can go hide grid. You can go light to dark canvas. Let's see if I can make it so I can see my lines now. A little easier. And obviously this isn't the right type of roads. This is still how I do this, so let's see. That's it. So, it's a bad example. Not gonna lie. But again, it's you have your roads. I mean, it's no different than even this section. I mean, like this is a PNG, obviously, but trying to example the so like if you want to make an ornament and not do this whole road, let's throw a couple more roads in there. Let's throw a couple. I knew what feature it was. I don't know why I did that. Man, that is really behind. I don't know how far delayed that is. Oh my goodness, this is. Hmm. And again, you can always offset these if you want to make them thicker. And things like this, we could turn into a an ornament. That's where, like I said, it doesn't really matter the size of stuff. I mean, it really doesn't. I mean, there is definitely a limit on how small you want to cut things, but it's not that big of a deal. Just want to show some examples of these roads because this is where people get confused when they go do the cut for the SCVG. Because there's a cut to it, but people don't like to believe there is. It's funny. So, got a couple. We'll throw a circle up here. So, obviously, this is a PNG file. Bigger than that, a little bigger. And, yeah, let's try to stay on the map. Something like that, if you want to write something. Oh, yeah. You can do states. You can do a lot of kind of stuff. Super easy. I mean, you can divide. I mean, you can download the files of the states and stuff. for Etsy's again. I'm a big promoter of, unless you want to take time to do stuff like this, Etsy files or people who already put their time in, pay them a buck or two, not a big deal. So right now, like I said, I just masked that off. So obviously I still have those out there. This is another thing that probably people don't understand is you can actually offset a PNG file. You don't have to be, doesn't have to be an actual file. Oh, I don't want 0, I want 0.25. Oh, whatever. So 0.25. There. And then, like I said, so I have these lines that are hanging out. I want to cut those away. I'll continuous. Yeah, I'll continuous. Do our nice ring. Offset this one, another 1/4 inch. Oh, this is huge. We'll scale it down later. Let's go bigger. So shift, subtract the overlap. So if I change this, that's what that is. Again, we offset again. I'm a big prominent a fan of offset 0 firm. I just like changing the color just in case. But then I'm not have to do this twice. I should do this. See if this works. There, got there. So what I'm doing with these right now is I'm gonna combine these all to be one. Ooh, see, I knew that was gonna happen. This is why I don't like it when they say to do that. It's because they're not closed or they're open. So then this is why we change the colors. So I'm gonna go here. Put that one, and then the United overlap should. See, the problem is it wants to do that to these roads. It wants to close. It wants to make it a closed feature. Again, you still can fix that. So you just go in here and use your scissor tool and there's ways around it. It is cool that it wants to close it, but annoying some days. Shouldn't have to be that hard. Like I said, it's just the way the features work. I mean, the whole idea is they want it to close off, so when it's a straight line, it's kind of funky, so it doesn't look like it's doing it right, but it is. Like I said, if I went there and offset of these, it wouldn't have done all this. But so like this. So if we go in here and we offset this just tiniest amount, like 1. Delete the middle. Now we do the offset 0. Like that. Yeah, overlap. I don't because I'm doing it outside. That's why it's leaving it there instead of doing it there. I'm silly. Well, in studio, they did change the game a little bit on that masking. Probably should explain that one too, because I know I've seen people complain about it. So, and obviously from here, you just change your size, do what you want to do. So add your circle. Wait a minute. So same concept. You just got to bring in your roads you want to do, which obviously is easier in the map maker. So that was one thing actually, Harvard's a good point. Let's talk about that real quick. So these guys, right? Where are they? So, features at basic, basic. That's this. This. Shapes. This one shapes. They get? I mean, they kind of did it with this one, I think. Like this one, you have to. Let's still do it. One shape for it. So here, and here. I don't know why I can't find what I'm looking for. It's piecing me off. There should be shapes. A little blue asterisk. It used to be at the top. You should have seen it before it was what it was, Harvey. Before even XCS. She was rough. It is leaps and bounds better than what it used to be. Leaps and bounds. Hmm. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, ooey. Sure that templates. Oh, don't get why they're not missing them. They should have made them their shapes. Interesting. Well, they had it used to have an explode button, so you should explode the stuff. So I'm not sure why it changed. I don't know why it's not there, or I'm just missing it. A little about the start. Missing a bunch of shapes. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I can't find it. It's making me mad, though. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Don't know why it's not doing that. Maybe even crazy and they're gone. I don't know. If somebody knows where they're at, that'd be awesome. Explain to me because they used to be there. Oh, it used to be. So it used to be good. Moments. Yes, you can. You can get more than one chuck. And I love the RA3. Now you just gotta remember it's only compatible with the P2 series. Uh, and as of right now, the F2 and the F2 Ultra UV only right now. I was told the F2 Ultra will be usable eventually. Something's jacking it up right now. Like it like runs in reverse and stuff. It's making me mad I can't find them. It really, really is. I don't know why. Hmm. I don't get it. Got me baffled. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I can hop off. Not seeing what I want. I don't know. There was features on there that used to have to be exploded, but I don't see it. I don't see because you said a little blue icon on them, and I'm not for some reason left me. I am not seeing them. I don't know why. Ooh, that is one feature that people don't know in XCS. So if you do get a honeycomb, which obviously they don't have it in here for the P3 yet, but say you got the P2S, which I'm not gonna turn on yet, and you want to like make sure the honeycomb always pops up, you can actually hit this little pin now, and that sets that one as default. Oh, I know. I won't be up doing that. I got other things I gotta knock out. That's why I shouldn't be on this too late. So, like I said, I got some garbage to get out of here. I'll take it to the dump tomorrow. So, all right, I'm out of here. So, well, Harvey, thank you for hanging out with me. I'll be in touch with you probably tomorrow to get you a link. If not, I'll be sometime Saturday morning. All right, talk to you later.